Award-winning writer Opal Dunlap is an author, poet, screenwriter, playwright, and small business owner. She is a well-rounded individual in the entertainment, visual, and performing arts industry. She has written, directed, produced, and published numerous works under her company, LaPole Theatrical Productions LLC, including this short story, Dreams Aren't Meant to Be Small. This short story was awarded the Gold Medal NAACP Axel Toledo Finalist Award and the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority First Place Short Story Award.
Dreams Aren't Meant to Be Small is a 25-page short story. Cover done by Thomas Smith, idea by Madeline Standard, written by Opal Dunlap. This short story is dedicated in memory of a loving father, Terrence James Allen, a man with a smile to brighten the world, a helping hand to lend, and a sincere heart. A loving father, brother, uncle, and friend. Just as my daddy loved me more than all the sand in the world, I love him also. He will forever be missed, and his kind deeds will never be forgotten. He not only touched my heart, but the world. Dreams Aren't Meant to Be Small tells the story of two twins and their little brother whose mother abandoned them, and father falls ill, landing them in an orphanage. If the struggle to survive in an orphanage is not challenging enough, attempting to escape the corruption behind the walls is only the beginning of their trouble. Let me go.
You have to get clean. Think about the children. Do you think they like seeing their mother like this?
Like what? Like what? You think it's easy being me? To live this life?
Don't make this about you. Bill, our children are scared of you.
How dare you? Who the hell do you think you are? Move. Move now. Yep. That was the last time we saw or heard from Mama. Although we were too young to truly comprehend the reason for distance, Daddy was all we truly ever needed anyway. Our little brother Caleb, now 6, and my twin Penny and I, aged 10, still only knew that Mama's name was Belle, and well, she left the illness. At least that's what Daddy said. But I have reason to believe there is more to Mama's story. Either way, Daddy had no problem picking up where Mama left off, or filling in where she couldn't. Daddy said that's true love, and well, we felt every bit of it.
Penny, you have to stay still now,
said Daddy, brushing Penny's hair into an afro puff. Penny yanking my head to put 2 afro puffs in my hair while I sat in between her legs. That's my sister being tender-headed. I'm not tender-headed, I cried with attitude as Caleb sat between my legs while I picked his mini afro out. Daddy was sitting his lazy boy putting an afro puff in Penny's hair while I sat in front of her as she struggled to put 2 afro puffs in my hair. And Caleb in front of me getting his afro shaped. It's probably not an easy visual, nor was it the perfect system, but it worked for us. Daddy said we have some of the worst hair he ever seen, but as long as our hearts are the best, he let it pass. We were tired of the same hairdo that was never really straight, but we said since Daddy was old, we'd let it pass. Daddy made sure everyone's hair was done and wrapped at bedtime like clockwork, because mornings weren't any easier. Daddy did everything for us, from waking us up with breakfast and putting us on the bus to bedtime snacks and tucking us in.
You two girls better stay in bed and leave Caleb alone.
Most of the time, Penny and I did exactly what Daddy asked. Often we would lay in bed staring at each other as if we were looking in the mirror. Her nose was like mine. Her mouth was like mine. Her eyes were like mine. Daddy always said since we looked alike, we might as well look after each other. Penny was a little different. Penny, why are you so quiet? I leaned over to see her face. Shh, I'm dreaming. Wide awake? I leaned over some more in efforts to now touch her face. Yes, she snapped. What are you dreaming about? Well, if you must know, I'm dreaming about being president. President? Penny, why dream so big? Just to get your hopes up. I flopped back on my side of the bed. Well, silly, dreams aren't meant to be small. Penny jokingly snapped back as she turned over from me. Now go to sleep. I believe when Penny turned over, she never actually went to sleep, but played me out until I did. Moments later, I was awakened by Penny's jumping out of bed as if she'd seen a ghost. I followed behind her as she made her way to Daddy's sitting room. Daddy, are you okay? Daddy! Penny ran to him and kneeled to his chest.